today's topic is interesting. It's a little bit serious, but at the same time, I'm kind of relaxed because okay, so basically today's topic is leadership versus bossyship. Okay? I came up with the term myself.
Yeah.
But the thing is that we all know what leadership is, but we
Yeah.
also know some bosses who are just bossy and not really leaders. So today, Anne will, because you have interviewed so many people for your podcast,
Yeah.
right? And a lot of them are leaders in their own right,
Yeah.
and they have shared with you and how they lead the team and things like that. And you yourself have a team that you're leading also.
Yeah.
All right. So she will talk about it from a leadership point of view. I will talk about it from an employee point of view.
Yeah.
I'm very relaxed today because I have so many things to complain about. Today's just complaint session for me. Because it's true in the employee world, right? It's so much more common to have bosses than to have leaders.
Yeah.
It's very hard to be a leader.
I have that question also when people ask me how do I can lead so many people, because I doesn't feel that is something that is unnatural to me. I feel like I'm born with like naturally doing it, and which is and that's also answer my question why I cannot last in any corporate world, or like when I go work for people, I feel very fast. I want to quit the place, or I doesn't feel I belong, and I think that's a good experience also when you when for me I learn from different place, I work, I learn something from what I will never do at my business that lead me to when I open business. I was have very, I don't say it don't have challenge, but it's smoother because I learn from what people do that make lead to drama in the organize, lead to problem, and lead to a lot of conflict, and
like it teaches you what not to do.
Yes.
So instead of doing this, then you do the opposite.
Don't do opposite. So and again, I had to thanks to a lot of my. I know even my mentor say you should stop say thanks to me. You own it, you do it yourself, you earn it. But I still feel like mentoring is something like for lifetime. They help me a lot. They save a lot of my time to
trial and error by yourself.
Yeah, and of course they don't tell me exactly what I need to do, but by ask the right question to your mentor, you actually have saved a lot of time to figure out that yourself. Which is that's what I mean about I'm grateful. Like something you have to take 20 years to walk now, you maybe just take 3 years, for example, right? So all my mentor is male. So of course, like they show me a lot of things about leadership that make me more understand that lead by example is the most example obvious that I see from all the leadership around me, not only me alone. And I think as a leader, first you have to lead your life. You have to know how to aware of, am I going to wake up today and exercise and responsibility for my life?
Your house week?
No, I don't think so. I think that is, what is that?
I'm sorry, you've got disturbance. The sound is
Yeah, I don't think it's bee. I think it's the, what is that, the
wasp.
The black fly, what is that called?
It's just a fly, house fly.
Yeah.
Okay, I hope it's a house fly, but it sounds too big to be a house fly. But it's okay.
I don't think it's bee. My house never had bee.
If it stings me, then you please bring me to hospital. So smart.
Really, in Singapore, really have that happen?
Have bees in Singapore?
Yeah, but it have in the house that sting somebody.
No, occasionally it comes in.
Okay.
I'm sure they are not interested in your house.
Yeah.
But somehow they accidentally come in, now they cannot go out. You get what I'm trying to say? They are not interested to stay here. They're like, then you come in and how do I get out? That's why you see they're always up here at the top because they're trying to find a way out.
Okay.
Alright.
He parked somewhere right now.
Okay.
He said stop moving.
Sure.
Where do I stop? Sorry.
Oh, okay. I'm so sorry I disturbed you.
Yeah, talking about like be a leader. Well, what first thing I think is, for me personally, I had learned that I have to lead myself and I have to do what I believe, what I know is right for the environment, for my team, and not only selfish for my team, for other people outside my team as well. Because when sometimes I think in the past I make a mistake, like I want to run business that only my business, only my company, only my customer, which is I way above that maturity now to know like not only for my company, not only for my customer, not only for my business partner, but also for environment and for the next generation and for other people who outside there do business as well. I will extremely grow myself a lot in leadership when I aware a lot of things. And yeah, that's the new more thing that I want to add on at leadership. And I think this is what school will never taught, that leadership first have to come from talent as well. You really have to have a first you have to be a little bit bold, daring do stuff. I'm sorry, but most of people who I meet who leadership, everybody have a kind of gut, like it's really
because you have to
strong
be the first one to
personality.
try new things.
Yeah,
You're not waiting for other people to.
yeah,
You have to be the first to say, hey, let's try this. How
Yeah.
does it work?
yeah,
Does it work? Or it doesn't? Okay, then we do something
Yeah.
else, instead of just waiting for somebody to tell you, hey, let's do this.
Yeah.
Those are followers.
Yeah.
But
And
if
then
you are happy being a follower, that's fine.
it's fine. That's what I'm saying. Like first, I feel like you really have to have a bold character to do certain things, because when we make mistake as a leader, we have to own it, and sometimes you have to be like responsibility in the public face, like yeah, I made a mistake and I'm own it, own with sincerity and apologize and fix it and grow from it, and allow other people to leave you when you make mistake, because not everybody will stick with you when you make mistake, because everybody looking for perfection in life, and I'm not perfect either. I cannot make everybody happy, but then own it is also the one that I have to learn. I'm used to don't want to make mistake, right? I scared of make mistake because
We all came from there.
and I don't want to, because of my mistake, affect a lot of people underneath me, especially they get payroll. And now I do risk, or I do mistake based on calculation. The thing that I'm going to try or make mistake will never involve my team. It's mean like me myself try first, just fail first,
See how
or
it
if
works.
I'm success, then great. Now I bring a system to the next team to
build it up.
execute that. So, but the first person who going to fail will definitely be me. The first person going to apply certain thing new, or like a venture, or like something that out of the normal people reality box, will be a leader. And a lot of people talk about leader is like, oh, you point finger and people will listen and do to you. Actually, it's not, because human is smart, and it's not easy for you to point finger and tell people what they have to do, unless you pay salary for them. So so that's a different story. So that's we talk about boss. It's me, you pay salary and then you micromanage to ask people to do. But leadership is like, I see something in certain people, I see things that they can't see about themselves.
You mean like their potential?
Yes, in certain role, in certain perspective, in certain way, if they go to this direction, they will grow. Now this is a tough job. My job is how do I'm going to convince them to understand what I'm trying to say about their talent, and guide them to go to that direction, so they can be the best of themselves in the business, in the community, in the organization. That's the job of leader. You have to pick out talent. They have a talent. Nobody can see their talent. Now you see the talent, then you have to sharp them up. Then now you have to groom them, emotionally invest in them, mentally invest in them. Then you have to use, because smart people also, like, you have to use the right word to talk to them as well, because they have a talent. They just draw, like a stone. You haven't sharp them to certain shape yet.
How
So
a diamond,
yeah. So it's leadership is requiring a lot of skill inside out, right? That I when even now when I groom and teach another new leadership people, which is I'm still continue learning, because when you teach another new, when you already a leader, and then now I have to teach another person how to be a good leader, how to be a better leader as themselves, not because they copy from me,